Hi YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 on Saturdays. So Aria is back home and apparently she missed going to her high school graduation before leaving for university, and time here basically stood still. So she's on her way to her high school graduation right now, which seems a little silly since she just got her what I'm calling a bachelor's degree at college, but you know, so be it. I thought it was a fun thing to watch her graduate yet again with her entire family. They're all here, including Gina the robot with the weird human skin. I think someone did tell me about a way to fix that glitch, but I decided it was, you know, so unique to have her go away on vacation and come back with, you know, being human, or looking human anyway, so I thought, let's leave it. The only thing is I can't change the way she looks at all, but other than that, I thought I'd just leave her alone. And her dad's coming too. I think for some reason he ended up not coming in the same car as the rest of them. But yeah, there's Gina and her mom, Felicia, going into the graduation ceremony, and her dad shows up. Yep, there he comes. So there we go. So she's got her high from her good moodlet from graduating university, but she's now graduating high school, and she gets, like, you know, honors or something like that. So which was good, and the entire family got the day off. No one had to go to work, which was kind of fun. And I decided it would be fun, you know, like what do you do after graduation ceremony? You go out to eat. So, since she wasn't able to kind of have a party and go out to eat with anyone at her university, because it just kind of sent her home right away, since has the second opportunity, I figured it would be fun to have the entire family go out to eat. But in the meantime, she and her mom decided that they wanted to play hacky sack together. Not entirely sure why, but go Felicia, go. Alright, so here I am. I'm gonna choose where to eat. Yep, there we go. We want to go to the fancy place and go out to eat for the whole family. Just kind of go out with everyone. Felicia, Isaac, Gina, and of course with Aria, another one of her classmates graduating. I think it's interesting that going to university and time back home stops. It's almost like the time travel thing where when you go into the future and you come back and no time has passed. So, which is kind of cool. In fact, I will eventually start using the Into the Future just to see what her descendants are like. I've already done that, but so far she had like 0 descendants. So I think she needs to get a little more serious with her boyfriend. And he actually, apparently he doesn't live in this town. He still lives wherever the university is. So, and I actually ended up having a problem. As you remember, the house she lives in right now is kind of glitchy. So, he came to visit, but he wouldn't enter the property. So, I've decided, since I can't have her move, and, you know, by the way, I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, they're waiting for Gina. That's why they're just sitting there. Anyway, but I've decided instead of having her move to another town, because apparently that breaks all relationships that you have, and you have to establish new ones. So instead I'm having her move to a new house, which we won't see this episode. We'll see that in the next episode, where she buys herself her own house. I mean, she's got enough of her own money. Ah, yes, we get a question here. And, you know, I tell them, not be kind. Why would you be mean to somebody who's obviously having a bad day already? Alright, so everyone's going into the rabbit hole for dinner, and I think, yeah, Dad again is once again coming in his own car separately. But yeah, so I'm getting her Aria her own house, and then having her boyfriend visit again, and oh yeah, apparently her Dad decided to werewolf out before coming. It's not even a full moon yet. But yeah, so we'll have Jeff come and visit her at her new house, and we'll see if we can't get him to move in while he's visiting, in which case he can join the household, and then at that point we'll see, oh, what's happening? Uh-oh, yep, it's about that time, I guess. I think she was like 97 or 98 or 99, I mean, she was getting pretty old, and wasn't able to fulfill her lifetime wishes, but you know, so be it. That's just the way life is sometimes. But yes, Felicia has had a very long and very good life. And what's hilarious is because the family is still in the restaurant and in the rabbit hole, so they're not coming out to witness this part of her passing, unfortunately. And she's begging to have more time, but unfortunately, the Grim Reaper is like, nope, sorry, not happening. So there's her gravestone there, and so her gravestone's at the restaurant, like, whoopsie. So I've unlocked the Loved and Lost badge, so her husband Isaac is going to be, not only is he mourning, but he's going to be heartbroken because the love of his life has just passed away. Yep, there's the little heartbroken sign there. So every day that Aria graduates from high school and is trying to celebrate with her family, and Mom unfortunately passes away. And she looked like she was in good health too, so well, she is a Sim after all. And yeah, Gina's just kind of going completely nuts over there. And, yeah, I end up having Aria and Isaac comfort each other. Because, you know, she lost her mom, and he lost his wife, and it's kind of a sad day that my very first Sim for this series, Felicia, has now passed away. But Isaac decides that now is as good a time as any to give Aria her graduation gift. And he's got like a ton of things in his, and I decided to give her a nice bottle of wine. She's an adult now. She can handle a bottle of wine. And yeah, so it's a little bit of a sad episode that we've lost Felicia now, but it was kind of inevitable. I knew that something like that was going to happen pretty soon. I've mentioned this before, that she was getting pretty far advanced in age at this point. Isaac is only in his 70s. He might be approaching 80s pretty soon, but you know, he doesn't have any, you know, real serious lifetime wishes and things, so that's why I'm having Aria kind of move out and be in her own household and form her own household, hopefully with Jeffrey. If we can't get him to move in, then I don't know, I'll figure something else out. Oh yeah, and I decided that I should move the grave marker for Felicia. She shouldn't be at the restaurant. So it's like, alright, stick it in the inventory, and then we'll check in on Aria, and then I'm actually going to put Felicia's grave marker in at the cemetery rather than on the home property like we've done with the pets. Like, you don't generally put pets in the same cemetery as humans. You often bury them in your own yard or something like that. So I kept the pets' grave markers at the house, but for Felicia, I'm going to put her at the cemetery. And Aria's comforting herself by playing some music. Alright, so here is the here's the cemetery, and that's like, can I put her in the mausoleum? Nope, can't do that. Never mind. So where's a good place? Where's a good place for her? Try to figure it out. And I'm pretty much going to wrap things up pretty soon here. The rest of the footage I've shot really doesn't, you know, lend itself well to the rest of this episode, so I figured this would be a good place to wrap things up, was you know, placing Felicia's grave marker, and then just kind of seeing Aria's little musical tribute to her mom. Oh yeah, and I put Aria's graduation gift as a thing at her mom's grave. But thank you so much for joining this week, and next week hopefully will be a happier episode. and end on a happier note. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.